Wait. Okay, I'm gonna do this because I can't show her. So I kind of have to block it. Chat, she is quite literally. Hold on, wait. She is literally naked. Like, fully naked. She is wearing, I can see it. She's wearing a tan, sheer, like, pantyhose on her body. Nothing else. Pussy out, tits out, everything is out. And the reason I can kind of show you. Look at the, I'll just show you the line of the material. Hold on, wait. Because I can go up a little bit. That's what the material looks like, okay? It's thin. Chat, she's literally nude. What? This is how all women should dress to events. So much women hate at the Grammys is sad. Or what? What? W feminist, I guess? What are we talking? What does that mean? So much hate, to be honest. Oh, they didn't even get kicked out of that. They got kicked out because they were uninvited? Is that why? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That's somebody said I just saw the real pic my eyes. Yeah, I gotta close this before I get in trouble. But I just saw the real pic, and that is fucking crazy. Oh my god, that's nuts. Listen, I'm all about free the nip, okay? You know, though I'm not one to ask. I wouldn't have told her to leave if she dressed like that personally. But, you know, that's a me thing. You know what I mean? That's a me thing. But I understand why people would find that to be a little much. I get it. You know what I mean? I do get it. Because, you know, there is a time and a place. There is a time and a place. It is what it is. Chat, I've always been one for like free the nip and everything like that. Like I feel like I've always been like that. But I'm also at the same time, I feel like it's not unreasonable to say that there are certain times and places where it's not appropriate. You know what I mean? Like, it goes for both men and women. I think been a big sexual movement over the years that is really, really good, right? If women want to do OnlyFans, do it. If men want to do OnlyFans, do it. It's not my problem. Hey, listen, I got a lot of friends that do OnlyFans. They're the greatest people I know. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. But they are always in the line where, like, they're never pushing it to the point where it's disrespectful or to, like, a younger audience. Do you know what I mean? You must want to do it. That doesn't make any sense. You could have a friend that works in finance. Does that mean you want to work in finance? Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. What does that even mean? Like, what? Like, so you have a friend that works at McDonald's. Does that mean you want to work at McDonald's? You know, I think you just see that and you assume because a woman has friends that do OnlyFans, she has to do OnlyFans herself too. But just say that you want to see me nude and then move on. That's fine, but keep it a stack. Don't sugarcoat shit, okay? Just say that the women that you harass, calling them OnlyFans whores, the reason why you do it is because you want to see them nude. It has nothing to do with me and everything to do with you. Remember that. And then find your lane, stay in it. You know what I mean? Stay in it. Thank you very much. Anyways, what I was saying is when like I have like friends that do that and everything, they're some of the greatest people. But sometimes people say that like they say that like I don't know, they're like, oh well, everything needs to be sexual. Like, for example, what was the lady that went to the remember the portal that was in New York? There was a portal in New York that went from like Germany to New York and people could see each other. And then the one girl that did OnlyFans went there and took off her shirt to promote it. That was really weird because there were kids in the area. And at a certain point, your sexual revolution, it needs to, like, people need to respect what you do, but you should not do that in public when there's children around. That's weird. That makes you a weird person. I don't even think that's a crazy take. That is not a crazy take at all. Because like I said, I have a lot of friends that do like sex work stuff and I love them. Some of them are my closest friends and they're great, great, great people. But they're good people because they don't do that stuff where it's inappropriate, like completely disrespectful, but then they're so in their own world that they're like, nope, everybody has to respect me. Like my friends don't do that. They're such good people. You know what I mean? And then it's really sad because the girls that do that, unfortunately put a rap on a bunch of other women who are just doing OnlyFans and minding their business. You know what I mean? And they put such a bad rap on their name because they make them look like, oh, all these girls do that. And that's such a bad thing to do. It's the same thing that people do with generalizing when it comes to sex, race, or anything. It's literally the same thing. We do not need to respect sex workers. No, you do. Because someday your sister or something could want to do it and you would say, wow, but that's still a human being and I'm still going to love them regardless. And if you can't do that, then you need to do some self-reflection because that makes you a piece of shit. You know what I mean? That makes you a piece of shit. Nah, we good off that? Yo, I pray that love doesn't find you. I pray love doesn't find you. Everybody has their own path for things that they do. And I guarantee you that loving you's got to be hell on earth. Like, I actually think that's one of those things where like people would develop depression from loving you. Stop being so closed-minded. Learn to love other people. And then you'd find out that, hey, people have different paths than you or everything like that. That doesn't make them bad people. Like, you know what I mean? If you judge everybody, then I pray judgment finds you. And let me tell you something, because you know what I hate? As somebody who grew up religious, you know what I hate? And I've disdain in my heart for it. You grow up religious, you preach the Bible, you pray every day, and you want God to help you. But in the Bible, it says to allow God to judge those that sin, and you treat everyone with love and respect. But you can't do that because you feel the need to judge and hate. Well, guess what? What you're doing is a sin. And you know what else the Bible says? All sins are created equal. Meaning you are no better than the people that you judge and treat poorly when you do that. You're no better than what you claim to judge and dislike. You are no better. Okay? So God is the one who is supposed to judge whether or not they sin, not you. You are supposed to have love in your heart and love for everybody, no matter what, if you disagree with them. That includes, even it sucks, it's hard to do sometimes, but people that are racist to you, people that are sexist to you, it's hard to not be like, wow, I fucking hate these people. But guess what? Some people have backgrounds that cause them to be shitty people. Let God deal with them, okay? Don't you deal with them, because when you do that, you are just as bad as the people that you're judging. You're just as bad. So, you know what I mean? And let me just tell you, the main people that talk about living by the Bible and judge like that have never read the Bible in your life. And if you base a book off something that, or if you base your life on something that you won't read and actually follow, you're role playing. You're role playing because you don't actually mean it. If you mean it in your heart, you would actually not judge people. That's what you should do. Don't judge people. Because you're no better than the people that you judge if you don't like something. You know what I mean? Treat everybody with kindness and respect. It goes a long way. And amen to that. You're welcome, by the way. There's your life lesson on this beautiful, lovely Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, and have a nice day. Right message, wrong messenger. I don't think I'm very judgmental for anybody. Listen, I may not like things that people tell me all the time, but like I don't wish bad on anybody. Even I've had people that have wronged me, and I could have aired them the fuck out. Okay, I could have aired them out to no end and gotten my get back easy, and it would have been great. But it's not my place to do that. You know what I mean? It's just not. Like, sometimes you got to just treat people with respect, even when it's not coming back to you. That's why I told you guys. Remember when I told you guys, like, even when I went through my breakup, like, y'all went through my breakup? Do you know I wanted to pour water in that man's PS5 so badly? And I thought about going to all my friends and airing him out and being like, this is what he did. Here's everything, so they wouldn't like him. And I did not do it. I didn't do it. I said, because my karma is going to be bad. Do you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I'm not a perfect person either. Like, I'm not claiming to be perfect, but I don't like it when people come in here and they use religion to justify treating people poorly. I think that's so bad to do. I think that makes you arguably a worse person than most people, because you're weaponizing religion to judge people, which is the very thing that religion tells you not to do. I think that's so gross. Again, I'm not claiming to be perfect, but I think that's very fair. That's a retweet if I ever heard one. Can I get a retweet in the chat? Thank you very much. Retweet if you're feeling that. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Listen, it's just not, it's very, very bad to do. Love and treat everybody with respect, even if you don't agree with what they're doing. You know? I have family members that are like really diehard Trumpies. And it sucks because I wish they weren't, but I don't hate them. I'm not mean to them. I just say, you know what? They are the way that they are, and it sucks, but I'm gonna still love them, and I hope that they someday will see a different perspective. And if they don't, oh well, you know what I mean? But don't weaponize your religion to shit on people. That's so weird. What about Lacey? No, fuck that guy. I'm kidding.